Welcome to another edition of the Recruiting Scoop. I'm Jarret Johnson, and I have more good news for Red Raider fans out there as Texas Tech picked up a big commitment from Ansel Nedore, a 6'3", 255-pound defensive lineman out of Round Rock, Texas. And, he chose Texas Tech over other offers from Baylor, Houston, SMU, TCU, Texas, and UTSA. So other than A&M, pretty much every major football program in Texas. So, and he chose the Red Raiders. It's a huge commitment for Joey McGuire and the Zarnell Fish, the defensive line coach, and the whole coaching staff. That's Texas Tech's 25th commitment of the 2023 class, which means they're pretty much full. So it'll be interesting to see if they can hold on to all these guys between now and December, which is the early signing period. And inevitably, there'll be at least a couple of guys, one would think, that will wait until February, the regular signing period, to actually put pen to paper and sign their letter of intent. But, Tech's got a top 20 class right now, which is great. If they got that every year, you'd be happy with 25 high school commits. Several guys in the Texas top 100, including Nedore, who checks in at 72nd. So he's the number 72 overall recruit in Texas for the 2023 class, according to the 24/7 Sports composite rankings, which the composite is an average of the major recruiting ranking services. So that's huge. He's also ranked as the number 51 defensive lineman in the country. So good recruit. Already mentioned some of the other offers he has. Nedore finished with 57 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 4 pass breakups. He had a block punt for his safety, recovered a couple fumbles. So he's definitely strong. He's got those thick legs that you like to see from an interior defensive lineman, and I think that's where he'll play, is either nose or defensive tackle. They'll definitely look to put some more weight on him, but he's got the thickness. I think he has the frame to add that weight. Plays with a lot of power. I think he plays too high sometimes for his position. That's something that's easily correctable by the coaching staff. But what I do like is his technique in other areas. He uses a swim move a lot over the top to create separation from offensive linemen. I saw him use a rip a couple of times, old rip move to get rid of some offensive linemen and get to the ball carrier. And then he does a good job of getting his hands on offensive linemen who are trying to do the same and locking them out and dispatching them. So, and he has a really high motor. That's something that really stands out about his huddle tape, is that there's a couple, like one time he got chop blocked, which he got hit low and high, which is illegal, was chopped down to the ground, got back up, and chased down a receiver on the outside on one of his huddle highlights. And then there's a couple of examples of him showing great recognition instead of getting upfield, where there was like a tunnel screen or some kind of and sometimes the perimeter screens where he read it, jumped up, and blew up the play by knocking the ball down. So he appears to be a good player. Got power. He's got some awareness about him. He does have some technique, but he has some room to get better in that area as well. It's obviously he's been coached up with some of the swim and rip moves and the way he locks out offensive linemen. There's no doubt there, but his technique can improve, and it should, at the next level. So great pickup for the Red Raiders. 25th commitment again. Texas Tech has a top 20 class. That's really impressive. I can't wait to see what happens next on the recruiting trail. But for now, that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and until next time.